Greetings, all frog here. Let's play Factorio. All I've done is come down, clear out some trees, and started planning. Just figured I could do a little of that in the interim. You guys don't have to watch every little detail. Oh, does that one go here too? Nice. This coal is going to be, or this copper rather, is going to be used strictly for our RCUs. Alright. So this is probably way too much copper. But I'm okay with that. Basically, we're going to smelt copper and iron down here. There's plenty of space above the trees, actually. I didn't realize that. We've got coal in spades. So I think I might actually use... steel furnaces rather than go electric down here like I did in the north, because I don't care about the modules. I'm not looking for super fast. I should probably have this memorized by now, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so that's that. We'll harvest a little coal to put into our engines here. And then I don't know how many we have. I don't have any steam engines on me. I just have electric. But I mean, we've got plenty of power. You know what? Never mind. The whole plan is done. I was going to do coal liquefaction as well, but there doesn't seem to be any benefit to that for me. Just do 20, I guess. Wait, that's only 18? And... actually. The reason I'm not going to do coal liquefaction is because it's not like it is in the mod that added it. It actually gives you everything. The mod just gave you heavy and you had to break it down, which is what I want. But no. The actual base game, when they added coal liquefaction, actually gave you... Why would I go... to 2. We'll just go to 1 for now, and then if I add a second row, we add a second row. So it's very disappointing, basically. Because it gives me product I don't need. And I'd have to figure out what to do with it down here, which there's nothing to do with it down here. The light oil, I mean. I guess I just crack 100% of it. Alright, I will consider that still. It is still a possibility. Do we do a bunch of these or just do a couple of these? Let's do a couple of these. What we should do is line it up with this. Will it line up with this? Oh, it will. Okay, alright, that's fine then. There might be too many. I'd rather optimize this, which would be here and here, rather than optimize the assembly line. You can always make the assembly line look better. That's unbelievable. It lines up exactly. Wow. That's cool. Set up the grid. That's not right. Still not right. There we go. Alright, so that's the copper part of the grid, which copper is going to be used exclusively to make copper stuff with the people. Because what we're doing is we're making these, which needs electronic circuits and advanced circuits. And we're making speed modules, which needs electronic circuits and advanced circuits. So all we're doing really are making circuits. That's all this is going to be. It's just a mess ton of circuits. How many do we need for a per second rate? If I have a per second rate of these, it means I need 10. So I need 10 processing units and 10 speed modules every second. It's a lot. 10 processing means I need 200 electronics and 200 advanced. I think I've already done this math, but I don't know where the hell it is. So we're going to do it again. 200 advanced, or 200 elec and 20 advanced. To that number, we're going to add 50 advanced and 50 elect. So it's 250 electronic a second and 70 advanced a second. Of course, those 70 advanced are going to bring in electronic as well. We need plastic down here too. That's unfortunate. Maybe I do want to do cold liquefaction then, because then I can make plastic down here. I need iron and water. We got water down there, and obviously we're going to have iron. Yeah, we might do all of it down here. Okay, well, regardless, we need to figure out our base cost here. So this needs another, I need 70 per second. So 420, I just need 70 because I'm going to make the right number of ratios. So 70, which means I need another 140. So my total number is 390 of these bad boys a second. So I need 195 assemblers. So 195 assemblers. That'll produce its own copper cable. Actually, no, I mean, since I'm making copper cable, I might as well. I mean, I know it's 1 per 6, but still, just make a whole bunch of ridiculous amounts of copper cable. So if I need 70, I need 280 copper cable out of the advanced circuits every second. And if I'm going to have 100 and, well, I already know I need 390, which means I need 6 copper for every second that I've produced. I need 195 seconds, so I need 6 of those. So let's just multiply by 6, do a quick old 3 there. 9 times 6 is 54, so that's 1170 plus 280. I need 1450 copper cable every second. It's a lot. And I make 4 every second. So 1450 divided by 4. That gives me 3, remainder of 2. It gives me 6, remainder of 1. 362.5 copper cable every second. I mean machines. 362.5 machines making copper cable. Now these are the base numbers, right? This is without any sort of advancement. So if I want to take this then, so I need, let's make this up. Copper cable 362.5. These are the per second rates. These are the number of machines and the per second rate. We just divide that by the machine assembling speed, and we get our answer. So it's 362 for copper cables. Electronic circuits is 195. Advanced circuits is 70. No, it's 420. Yeah, so how is it 195 if I need 420? Because that's right, electronic circuits are half-time. All right. That gives me those. And then this would be 100 because I need 10 per second. So what are these? Processing units would be 100. And then probably speed circuits, or speed modules rather. And modules, because I need 10 of these a second, would be 150. All right. Every single one of these things is made in assembler 3, which is a crafting speed of 1.25. If I put speed modules in it, it gives me a bonus, because I'll have 3s. It gives me a bonus of 150% on top of 1.25. So it's 3.75? Is that right? I guess ow, God, stupid. Got caught on my mic cable. So I guess if let's do a quickie here. We've got 1.25 times 150% times 1.5. No, that's not right. Oh yeah, and then add it back in. Plus 1.25. 3.125, is that right? Well, 100% of 1.25 is 2.5. It's divided by 2. It's 0.625 plus 2.5. Yeah, it's 3.125. Okay, the math is right. So effectively a crafting speed of 3.125. So we just have to divide all these numbers by 3.125. So 362.5 divided by 3.125 means I need 116 of these exactly. Then my ECs at 195. Whoa, clear. 195 divided by 3.125 equals 62.4. My 420 divided by 3.125 is 134.4. My PUs at 100 is obviously going to equal 33, but 8.125 is 32 exactly, actually. So that means my SMs will be 48. If my transitive powers of mathematics are working correctly today. And they are. So we'll round up the ACs to 135 and the ECs to 63. So that's going to give me 116 plus 63 plus 135 plus a wife in the door plus 48 equals 394 assemblers down here. That's a lot. Doing various things, of course. Keeping in mind that a belt is fully laden at 40. So I really think we need to do the 1-to-6 ratio. So at 135, 6 doesn't go into that because it's not even. It would go into 134, though. No, it wouldn't. It would have to go into 136. 139? 8? That's 22 and a half setups right now. So we just go up to 23 setups of advanced circuits. Which would be 7. That would be 2 different things. Wow, this setup's going to be huge. I'm okay with this. We're going to need way more copper than this. We need a bunch. We're going to have it going off in both directions, I think. This is going to be huge. So, this needs a ton of copper processing also then. Iron will come in from this side. Copper comes in from this side. We're going to leave all of this here. From here over is copper. This is where we're going to start actually processing circuits. We're going to do our full circuit setups for everything. So if I need 63 electronic circuits and they come in pairs, that really means I need 17 pairs of circuits. You know what I mean? Because this is one setup. That's one setup, plus all the accoutrement to go with it. We're not going to worry about the various electronics because we're going to have those. You're going to make circuits. You're going to make copper wire. And we're just going to set this up correctly and not worry about creating these and having them belted because it's inefficient. It's not going to be fast enough. And honestly, these might not be fast enough, but we'll do what we can. All right, new blueprint. This is going to be for electronic circuits. Get rid of that icon. You need to be this icon. I need 17 sets of these. Is this the place to do it? It's where we're going to do it. Now remember, we already know that 3 of these maxes out a segment. 4 is no good. So that's as far as we're going to go, is 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 setups. And I need 17 setups. So this is actually going to be a different setup. Essentially, we're going to do 3 sets of this. That's fine. I don't care. And that means I can have separate inputs and outputs for each one as well. All right, so that's where those go. This is wild. I should have built in the belt, but it's fine. So now we need to grid this thing. It's 1 too wide. All right, so we're going to do doubles then. Yeah, that's what we're going to do because that'll cover everything we could imagine we'd want to cover. And they'll overlap a little extra, which is fine. I'd rather have too much coverage for power than not enough power. Hey, boys. We're slowly destroying your planet. You don't mind, do you? Cool, thanks. Oh, shoot. It doesn't work? Oh, it doesn't. I put it in the wrong spot. My bad. So they don't connect. Well, I don't like it now. I want to grid it. I definitely want to grid it. I want it to hit the grid. Alright, so here's where our grid goes. Does this work? Yes. It does not work here, however. Because we put the gap in, we need to have the extra. That's all right. So the grid's a little tight here, but it still works just fine. So the grid is in. It doesn't connect to this grid, but it will because we're going to have multiple layers of furnaces. Do I already have a furnace layer? Ooh, that's for steel. Give me that. Come on now. All right, we're going to map this one. This is just 10s. Go. So there's going to be copper everywhere. Obviously, we need to expand it. Oh, they're reversed. That's all right. Oh, they're reversed, but I didn't reverse them here. I lined these up. I think I'd rather have them reversed. So I'd rather have the belts line up. We need way more inserters than this. And then we need to undo this because this is going to become our 3 to 4 balancer. bollocks. Alright, so that's all set up. I'm going to throw some power in here. We'll need that eventually, so we'll throw it in. Right on the edge of the mining facility, which is gorgeous. We'll need some heavy oil to start the process, but once we do, we'll be able to sort it all back in, I think. We won't crack all of the heavy, basically. Okay, so that's that. Then we're going to connect these two, unless we just want the grid. Let's just grid the whole thing. So close to that grid matching up, by the way. So close. What's our timing? Oh, we're over time. All right, well. We'll finish the grid. All this does is make me want to redo the circuits. Probably put the oil here, I'm guessing. I don't know, we make a lot of oil. Maybe we should just bring the plastic down. How's the map look? That's pretty good. I don't like that part, but that part's pretty good. All we need to connect these is a simple long-distance pole. That looks okay. And then we'll pick up the rest of it next time. For now, though, we are, unfortunately, out of time. There is going to be much processing down here, and I'm very excited about that. Hopefully it is self-sustaining for at least a while before we need to bring in some more. Granted, all of that copper processing over there is really just one lane because it's 40 things. We're going to double that, make them 20, but for now, we are going to leave it here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. Until next time, cheers.